Hello and welcome to Bovington Tank Museum, where we're about to get up close and personal to a legend of a Tiger I, which you'll be able to take control of in World of Tanks on the console. It was known as the Big Hitter, a force to be reckoned with, a truly formidable vehicle on the battlefield. Please welcome Tiger 131. So join us in this two-part series where we're going to have a 360-degree look at this truly remarkable vehicle. So here it is, nicknamed Tiger by Ferdinand Porsche's team. This is the last of its kind in working order anywhere in the world. The Tiger I really lived up to its billing at the Battle of Kursk in 1943, when just one of these vehicles took out 22 Soviet tanks. Now this monster weighs in at 54 tons, meaning of course there are a lot of bridges that it can't actually travel across. To that end, the developers came up with a snorkel system, which allowed it to deep wade through 4 meters of water. Now behind all of this weight and power, there is need for a serious engine. So let's go and have a closer look. We're really fortunate at the moment because the 131's engine is out for routine maintenance, allowing us to get a really good close look at it. This Maybach V12 engine enabled the Tiger to reach top speed of around 37 kilometers per hour, which is pretty impressive considering its sheer weight and size. With a fuel tank of 534 litres, it enabled the Tiger to travel around about 80 kilometres before it needed a refuel. Now a tank wouldn't be a tank without a gun, and the one we're about to see is particularly impressive. This massive 88mm gun with its destructive power struck fear into the hearts of the Allied troops. It was the best gun of its kind at the time, capable of penetrating 112mm of armour at 1400 metres. Now, if you couple this with outstanding armour, it's fair to say this was a tough nut to crack. Let's take a look inside. We're here now in the fighting compartment of Tiger I. Now, the first thing you see is there's not a huge amount of room, but it's not too bad. However, one thing it does lack is the headroom. There's none of that whatsoever. So these 3 positions, the first position we're going to deal with is the loader's position. Now the loader would have been positioned on this turntable just down here. Where I am at the moment is actually positioned directly behind the breech of the very famous or infamous 88mm. Now the loader wouldn't have put himself here for the obvious reason that when it did fire, the breech would recoil and I'd have got squished, so not a good place to be. Directly ahead of that, just to the right of the main armament, we've got the mounting for the MG34 machine gun. You can see that the loader's got a very simple periscope or episcope up there for a very limited field of view. Now, as far as the ammunition was concerned, Tiger I could carry up to 92 rounds of ammunition, and this was usually divided equally between armoured piercing and high explosives. The seconds are positioned directly to the front and left of the main armament. We've got the gunner's position. Nice seat for him to sit on there. Directly in front of him, a very good binocular sight. And directly below that, a number of controls. He's got a traverse hand wheel, which allowed him to traverse the turret of the tank, and also the elevation hand wheel to allow for fine adjustment of the main armament. Just to the left of that, we've also got a traverse indicator. He's also got his own vision block, but again, really, as a gunner, this is not really something he would utilise very often, usually relying, of course, on the main sight just to his front. On the floor, Tiger I could be electrically and powered traverse, and he has got the controls for that on the floor plate at the bottom. The final position that we're going to have a look at will be the commander's position. Most important man overall in command of the whole vehicle. He is protected by this flash guard here. So to get a better look of that, we're just going to jump across now so we can see his position in more detail. I'm now sat on the other side of the turret in the gunner's position, looking back on the final of our 3 crew positions in the fighting compartment, and that's the commander. Now the commander was responsible for the overall command and control of the vehicle. Directly above him, we've got the commander's hatch and a number of episcopes or periscopes, giving him quite a good 360-degree field of view. And other things you can notice on there, just to the left of there, you can see we've got a small arms port. We've also got a rather large hand wheel just to the left of the commander. This meant that the commander and the gunner had the ability to manually traverse the turret of Tiger I. Tune in for episode 2, where we'll be taking you through the history of Tiger 131 and how it ended up here at Bovington Tank Museum.